Hello, Angie, welcome. Good morning.
Good morning, teacher.
Okay, Angie, we I'm gonna try to contact the missing ones, and we will start in a few minutes.
Okay, teacher.
Good morning, Karen. Welcome. Guys, just to confirm, we have 3 students on the list. 4. Angeli Seth, who's here. Karen Mayleth, who's also here. Delaware is missing, and Lady Gennari is missing. Guys, let's begin. Thank you for waiting. Okay. Tell me, how is your week going? How was your last weekend? Let's begin with Angie.
Good morning. Well, my week was good because I was able to do exercise again, and that's had made me feel very good, with more energy and more productive. So I have been able to olvidé la palabra. Adelantar es como catch up.
To catch up, with.
Okay. So I have been able to catch up with the university work or tax. And right now I have to start the Christmas campaign in my business. So this week I have had oh my god, to go to many places to see what new products they have, to also offer them in my business.
Nice.
So yes, it's been a good week, but I feel that I have very limited time. So yes, I have to set schedules to not be late with nothing.
Okay, but that's good to know you're catching up with your working out. But you're doing it on your own, or you're attending maybe to attending a gym.
Sorry, teacher?
Are you attending a gym?
Yes.
And do you usually take the sessions in the morning, early in the morning, or at night, in the
No,
evening?
in the morning at 6 a.m. to 8. But today, no. I can.
Okay, I see. Okay. Well, that's good to know. And yeah, we need to be very disciplined to try to balance this all the schedule. All the schedules to be organized, to set time for the university, your own business, and also to have some time to catch up with your gym sessions. Okay,
Yes.
thank you. Actually, good to know that.
Thank you.
Karen, how is your week going?
I don't have any internships because the students were on vacation. I went to the pool. I had 2 great students, quiz and activities. O sea, como que tuve que como evaluar o calificar actividades y evaluaciones de ellos.
But is is it part of, like, I mean, are those students, are those grades the ones from students at the school you are doing the internship at?
Yes, I, ¿cómo se dice? Doy.
I give? It
I,
depends.
o sea, como yo doy clase, ah,
Conduct classes.
okay, I took classes at the grade 8, 11, uh, 6th, um, and 7th, and
A lot
8th.
of grades. Wow. Okay. And you said this week they are not studying. Yeah, they are on vacation.
Yes, teacher.
But you have like their exams to grade, right? Their tests to grade.
Yes. So activities.
And of course, the teacher that was assigned to you at that institution is gonna count the time you take to do those grades, right?
Yes, teacher.
Okay, okay. Well, at least you know that even though they're on vacation, you can still advance your internship hours by doing these grades. Okay, guys. Well, my week has been a little busy. I've also been working. At the same time, I'm trying to complete my internship, conducting these sessions every day from Tuesday to Friday, early in the morning, at least from this time until 8:30 a.m. approximately. And yeah, it's been busy. Also, I've been advancing my university tasks, and well, it's been very productive. I chose for the graduation option, I chose a diplomado. So I've been also advancing that course, and that has to be delivered every week. But yeah, it's been very productive. My week has been very productive. Guys, good to have you here again. I'm glad to have you here. Let's begin with our sessions. So, as usual, I'm gonna share my screen. Wait a moment.
Teacher, tengo una pregunta, pero no sé cómo preguntarlo en inglés. Teacher, ¿me escuchas?
Um, I'm so sorry. Chicos, ¿ustedes escucharon lo que yo dije hace rato? Hace como unos 2 minutos.
Escuchamos hasta dónde fue tu semana y de ahí dijiste que nos ibas a compartir pantalla y ya.
Yeah, because when I was gonna share my screen, the microphone was turned off automatically. Sorry for that. Yes, what's the question, Angie?
Es que, bueno, te entendí que estabas con lo del diplomado y que los trabajos eran semanalmente. Yo quería saber si uno empieza a hacer el diplomado en el último semestre, o sea, al mismo tiempo que el último semestre,
For
o
the No, it depends. It depends. For example, Wait a second. I'm gonna show you the pensum, and I will explain to you the percentage, the percentage progress you need to have to
Yes, I
to
think it's the
the
90%.
90% of progress. If you already have it, you can do it. But my advice is be careful because you cannot have a lot of academic workload.
Oh, okay.
Let me show you. It's loaded. Just because every week you need to do something, and the whole document has like over 60 pages.
Oh, okay.
But you need to, I mean, every week you need to deliver a little part of your research proposal.
Mm,
And so what I did was to advance all the courses, and these ones that are in gray are the ones I'm doing. Resource projects, medidas por TIC, and pedagogical practice environments. So with these courses, 3 courses plus the diplomado, you feel
oh my
that the
God.
academic workload is heavy. Entonces
Yes.
no es recomendable, o sea, no es recomendable. Si lo puedes dejar solo, únicamente, solito en un semestre, it's better.
Oh,
Ya
okay.
si quieres con 3 cursos, está bien. Más de 3, en mi experiencia, no te lo recomiendo,
No.
porque te vas a sentir súper correteada con todo.
Okay.
That's my advice, my piece of advice.
Okay. Thank you, teacher.
You're welcome. Um, but yeah, it's the best option if you want to graduate faster, because it's the, in parentheses, like, is the cheapest option, but it's over 1,500,000 pesos. That's the cost of that diploma.
Okay. Thank
And la especialización is more expensive. Pero creo que ya implementaron una nueva opción que se llama pasantías. Averígüense bien eso porque esa es la más viable.
Yes, that I asked to a teacher, but I didn't. She didn't respond me.
She didn't respond you what, sorry?
Yo le pregunté a una tutora sobre la pasantía, pero no, nunca recibí respuesta.
If you can go directly to the SEAT, it would be better
Okay.
if you have that option. Because I have a classmate. Since I start the program, I have a classmate who's already a coordinator at a institution, and he receives, that institution has an alliance with UNAT, and UNAT sends students for internships, and he
Okay.
coordinates everything related to the internships. And he told me that pasantías were already implemented for
Okay.
this bachelor degree. Guys, let's begin. So we will start with a short summary of the video. Basically, the video was talking about psychological health. And Dr. Winch gave us many like examples to explain how our mental health can be affected. So he talked also about emotional first aid, and how we can heal our emotional pain. Let's begin with a short summary. I want to hear you. What did you learn from that video? So who wants to begin? Karen or Angie?
Teacher, I remember the part when he introduced us the concept of emotional, I don't know how to pronounce these words, hygiene,
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 hygiene.
hygiene, okay,
Mhm.
emotional hygiene, which means uh, paying attention to our emotional well-being in the same way that we care of our bodies. Um,
Mhm.
he give us an example, I think. Uh, if we cut a finger, we immediately clean the the
Wound,
bound
the
and
wound.
protect it. Yes, and but when we get emotional bound, no hurt, we often do nothing, and we just hope the pain goes away, and that's it.
Mhm.
So I think this is so important to learn and talk from childhood to take care of our bodies and our emotional.
Health.
Uh, yes,
There you
health.
are. Thank you very much, Angie. He made a contrast between taking care of our physical wounds, or not only physical wounds, like the responsibility we have with our body, but he made the contrast with our emotional or psychological health, and he showed that big difference, how we do not care about that little part. So that's what we're gonna talk about. Karen, a short summary, please.
Un resumen del tema.
Yes, please.
Um, Teacher, I didn't read it the topic.
I'm sorry, you said that you didn't do what?
I don't read the topic of the week.
But it was not a document to read, it was a video. Didn't you watch
Um,
the video?
no, but I can see it now.
Well, we are going to explain to you what the video was about, because the video is a little bit long, over 20 minutes, if I'm not mistaken, or just 20 minutes. So, Doctor, Angie said, Dr. Winch was talking about how to take care of our emotional part. The video was about emotional first aid, emotional hygiene. So, what do you do, Karen? What is the first thing you do early in the morning when you wake up? What are the common necessities in our daily life, Karen?
Um, Teacher, I don't understand.
¿Qué es lo
Repeat,
primero que
please.
haces en el día cuando te levantas?
Oh, okay.
Las necesidades comunes del día a día.
I take a shower.
You brush your teeth,
Um,
you have breakfast.
I have,
So,
yes, I have a breakfast.
okay, so those are common needs that we have every day. Yes? And wait a second. So, Dr. Winch was talking in the video that as we take care of our physical needs, we need to also to take care of our emotional state, health. He said that when we were children, as kids, our parents didn't teach us how to take care of our mental health. They only taught us how to take care of our physical wounds. So he gave us very examples, right? For example, Karen, no, Angie, do you remember one of the examples given by him?
Yes, he said we have to stop uh, unhealthy negative thoughts. I think unhealthy negative thoughts or rumination. I think he said this word. I don't
Hmm.
remember. And
Yes,
this means not going over the same painful memory and overthinking, and yes, stop the intrusive thoughts.
exactly. Exactly. So everything comes from our minds, no? So he also talked about depression. He talked about loneliness. He talked about frustration. He talked about what else? I forgot the other ones. Depression, loneliness, frustration,
Well,
rejection,
and failure.
and failure. Yes, thank you. He mentioned all these common problems: depression, loneliness, frustration, rejection, and failure. So he said that whenever we are facing these problems, of course, our big enemy is the mind. Our biggest enemy is our mind. How to fight that? Like you said, Angie, we need to fight these common problems by um, avoiding intrusive thoughts to get in our minds. Stop overthinking. Stop overthinking over and over and over again. So he said that. Look, to have peace of mind. There you are. So he gave us very examples. For example, do you remember, Angie, the example with the kid, with the toddler?
No, teacher. I remember that he said they stop unhealthy uh, talks, use small distractions, and buscar a otros, re- reach others
Reach out others.
when you feel lonely.
That's right. That is right. So, wait a second. He talked about a child in the band aid. Band aid. He said that the child he was playing and then he fell. The child fell. When he fell, he immediately went and looked up a band aid and he put it on his wound. He put it on his wound. So, basically, he explained that the kid was taught to take care of his physical wounds, but nowadays parents don't care about mental health and they don't teach us. They don't teach children how to take care of them. So, guys, we will talk about frustration. We will focus today on frustration. You can easily get frustrated by you can easily get frustrated by anything. Maybe at university, learning English, your goals, your family, your friends, at work, about anything. And you have two options to trick our mind. To trick our mind. For example, if you are going through a difficult moment, and you notice that you are getting frustrated, two options. You let the frustration take control of you, or you fight your thoughts and demonstrate the frustration that you you can overcome it. You can fight it. So I'm gonna show you a video, and in that video you will see the example of how three people face frustration. One person was frustrated very easily, and the person continued to be frustrated and gave up. Gave up. Tried to persist, tried to continue fighting frustration, but the frustration took control of him or her, and he didn't do it. The other person was a little more persistent, but same thing. He demonstrated to be frustrated as well. And the other person did not feel frustrated. I mean, trick the frustration by letting it know that she was not frustrated. And she just reacted with a smile. So smile your problems, smile to your problems, laugh at your problems, and then you will check that you can have everything you want. I'm gonna show you that video. So let me see. It's what is it? Wait, a short moment. Hmm. I don't remember the name of the video. Okay, wait a sec. I think it's, oh no, this one. All right, I'm gonna share the sound of the video. Before we watch it, please, Karen, please help me read the words that I'm gonna show you, but only the words in English, words or sentences in English. So just a second. These ones, please.
Things outside the box.
Mhm,
Playful. Playfully.
mhm.
Get overly frustrated. Matchbook. Thumbs back. Tax. Cardboard. To be the best fit.
Thank you. Again, so this is playfully, get overly frustrated, matchbook, thumbtacks, corkboard, and to be the best fit. Think outside the box is when you think in other ways, creative ways. You are a resourceful person. Playfully, like I said, you have fun and you demonstrate that instead of a problem, seeing it like a problem, you will see it like a challenge and you won't be frustrated. You will act playfully. Get overly frustrated is what I advise you not to do. That is the reflection we're taking from Dr. Winch's lecture today. Matchbook, matchbook. And well, it's the object we used to have. Nowadays we have lighters, better tools. Thumbtacks. Thumbtacks on corkboard. So corkboard is where you put the thumbtacks to attach something to it, like a note, picture. Yep. So this is the corkboard, and these are the thumbtacks. All right. So with these words, check and to be the best fit, the best option. With these words checked, let's watch the video. Pay attention carefully, guys. Wait a sec.
Welcome back to The Interview, Cable 84's weekly segment on job interview skills. While it used to be you could interview for a job simply by answering some questions, in today's ultra-competitive job market, companies are measuring candidates' qualifications in new and unconventional ways. Here to talk about this is Mark Hernandez, a consultant who previously supervised hiring tests for a large tech firm here. Welcome, Mark.
Thank you, Susan.
You know, when I was in the business world, we would hire people based on how well they interviewed and fit in with the company.
That was certainly our plan, too, except that we would also ask candidates to tackle some problem-solving challenges. When we started out, we would give people some problems on paper to solve. But in the last decade, we found it more helpful to observe them in action.
What kind of paces would you put them through?
Let's take a look. At my former company, we would put each candidate in a room that was completely empty, except for a corkboard, a table, a candle, a book of matches, and a box of thumbtacks.
And what was the task?
We'd give each person 5 minutes, and we'd tell them they needed to attach the candle to the corkboard on the wall and light it, so that it wouldn't drip on the table below. This is Monica. And she knew that with enough thumbtacks, she could tack the candle to the wall.
Except that she's not having much luck. What does this tell you about her?
Well, she's persistent, sticking with her first idea and spending nearly the entire 5 minutes trying to make it work. Persistence can be a good thing, except for the fact that she's got the wrong idea.
Her lack of success seems to make her more frustrated.
Exactly. She got pretty stressed and was unable to think about the problem in other, more productive ways. Now, let's watch David, who after starting the same way realized in 30 seconds that it wouldn't work. In contrast to Monica, he's looking for other perspectives, which is a good problem-solving strategy. He tried several other approaches.
Except that it's not working for him either. Looks like he's trying to melt wax to stick the candle to the wall.
Obviously, it's not working. And even if it did, it didn't keep the candle from dripping on the table.
So, what is the solution?
Well, what would you do?
I don't know. But here's an idea. What about tacking the matchbook to the wall and the candle to the matchbook?
Good guess. If I were you, I might try interviewing for a tech job.
Book. About tacking the matchbook to the wall and the candle to the matchbook.
Good guess. If I were you, I might try interviewing for a tech job. Let's see what Ashley does. See how playful she was, in contrast to David and Monica? Studies have shown that humor is a really important part of problem solving. And Ashley seemed able to preserve her sense of humor through the process, while David and Monica were overly frustrated and let that keep them from solving the problem. And unlike Monica or David, who could only see the box as a box, Ashley saw the box as a platform.
She was literally able to think outside the box.
Yes.
So, what's the takeaway for our viewers who may be asked to solve problems in a job interview or at work for that matter?
1, try many approaches. Don't get set on making your first idea work. 2, it's more helpful to have a playful attitude than to be frustrated. And 3, try to look at things from another perspective.
That's all for today on The Interview. Stay in touch, everyone.
Okay, girls. So what did you learn from the video? Let's begin with Angie. What did you learn from it?
I learned that we always keep one idea and we focus with all energy, all yes, we all energy to solve the problem with this idea, and we don't think outside the box, and this is so important because we feel trapped when we feel frustrated and we don't think outside the box. We have we can feel trapped in the problem and trapped in negative talks. And we can't, I don't know how to say, como que llegar al límite. No.
You can say something like this. Let me check. Let me check. Reach the limit or hit the wall.
Yes, hit the wall. And yes, I don't see other perspectives or other solutions, and this cause that we feel frustrated and I don't know how to say, like inútil,
Useless?
useless. Yes.
Okay, that's right. It's difficult, but the takeaway is that like to take things easily and enjoy the the challenges, let's call them, in a playfully way. Karen, what did you learn from the video?
I learned that the more you think, stressed or frustrated, um, because you can't do them, uh, the more you won't be able to do them. Um, but like the girl who did things calm, look at various options to be able to complete what you want. Um, and you can you you can do things without having to stressed or feel uh, frustrated.
Exactly. Exactly. So that would be the takeaway. That would be the takeaway. I remember that when I was working at Smart 2.5 years ago, I entered the academy. I was hired in the academy with a placement test. And the placement test, I did that placement test in American Schoolway, but then I quick there with that certificate, and I was hired at Smart. So they said, okay, we accept that placement test. It's not an international exam, but we accept it with the commitment from you that you will deliver us an international test result with the same level, and the level that I got in that placement test was C1. When they had me sign the document with the commitment, the document said that I agree that I commit myself to deliver a C1 certificate, international exam certificate, in in 6 months. I don't remember if it was in 6 months or 9 months. The thing was that I had that commitment, but I totally forgot it. And when the time was over, the coordinator said to me, you had a commitment and you did not deliver us the result. So what you're gonna do? And I said, of course, I'm buying an international exam right now to continue to work with you, with the academy. And I did the first one. It was Michigan English test. I got B2. Three, 3 points were left to reach the C1. But I was paying only two skills because of course those international exams are very, very expensive. And the two skills for Michigan English test is approximately 360,000 pesos. And I said, okay, I'm not going to get frustrated. I will continue. I will be persistent. I continue and I did the second one, but I didn't have time. They were telling me, you need to give us the result as soon as possible because you had a commitment and you did not remember it. So it's under your responsibility. So I did the second one in a short period of time. I got a lower score. It was, at first I got 61 points. To get the C1, you need to get 64. So in the first exam, I got 61. In the second exam, I got 60. No, 60, no, 59. And I did not give up. I continued with the third one. And the third one was, in the third one, I got 60. I didn't get the C1. In totally, look, 1
Teacher,
million,
I
tell
have a
me.
question.
Mhm.
Por ejemplo, si nosotros presentamos el examen, pues que nos piden del certificado, por ejemplo, yo lo puedo presentar este semestre y si lo pierdo, lo puedo volver a presentar el otro semestre.
Yes, the thing is that, for example, if you finish your university, you cannot do the process to graduate until you have the certificate. If you want, you can do the exam even if you finish your university. But if you want to graduate as soon as possible, to start the process for requesting the graduation, you need to do the ICFES test and the international exam, como para ir adelantando, como para decir, ok, terminé la carrera, listo, ya, me desentendí de todos los requisitos. Esa es la ventaja. Ahora, si no quieres hacerlo ahorita, pues te preparas y después de que termines todos los cursos, ahí sí tú dices, listo, ya me voy a dedicar a sacar los requisitos de grado. Prueba IFES y el examen internacional. Pero no hay como un tiempo límite, a ti no te dan un tiempo límite. Obviamente sí es importante pues para graduarnos. Sería cool que después de que tú termines ya la carrera, el último semestre, tú digas, listo, ya puedo empezar mi solicitud de grado porque ya tengo todos los requisitos.
Ah, ok,
That's it.
teacher.
And okay, I presented 3 Michigan English Test international exams. That was over 1,080,000. All the 3 international exams were in B2. So I got frustrated that much that I even cried because I didn't want to quit there. And I had pressure on by my coordinator. She said like hurry up because if you don't give us results like advance like evidence that you are doing exams, I cannot help you. And she basically was helping me a lot. Then she advised me to do the TOEIC. The first option was MET, no? Math is easy, but it's a little tricky. And the trickiest part is in the listening. So I don't recommend Michigan English test. Even though it's easy, it's not that easy in the listening skill. In the reading skills, easy peasy. You get the C1 very easily, but the listening, no, because you have only once to play the audio. You cannot repeat the audio, and you also have, there is a point in the exam, in the listening skill, where you have 6 questions, and at the same time you need to listen to the audio and read the questions, and that's crazy because you're not concentrated on the audio because you're reading the questions and the options. So it was difficult. Then I did the TOEIC, which was the one that the coordinator recommended me. TOEIC is the worst one. I don't recommend it. It is like a Bible. It has thousands of questions for the reading section, and you don't have time. And it has a lot of graphs, statistical graphs. That's awful. You need to understand information from text, and the answers are with its statistical. That's awful. I don't recommend. And then the last one was lingual skill. So in total, I spent over 2 million, and unfortunately, I didn't get the C1 in all these international exams. That was 2 years and a half, 2 years and a half ago. Lingual skill is British accent. TOEIC is a mixture between British, American, Australian accent, and MET is American, 100% American accent. So I got frustrated a lot, and I saw that like a problem. I didn't see it like a challenge for myself, but I was more focused on my job. Like, I don't want to quit. I want to stick with my job. Finally, I quit. Finally, I quit because the coordinator said, we are gonna send you some discharges, los descargos, no? And she wanted me to sign up the discharge, to sign the discharges, and I said, I'm not signing anything. I'm gonna quit. So frustration is something we need to deal with emotional intelligence. Okay, it's difficult, yes, but take away from this anecdote I told you is have fun during the process. Have fun, have fun. You learn something new. So do not frustrate easily, or you can frustrate, but not let it take control of you. Um, so in general, just to finish with that story, I was able to be rehired in that academy after 2 years and a half, and I finally did the GEP test. GEP is the easiest one. Si están pensando hacer el examen internacional, ni siquiera les recomiendo que lo hagan con la UNAT, porque ellos creo que le dan ¿cómo es que se llama? ITIP, y no lo he probado, no he visto ese, pero dicen que es contratiempo. Es contratiempo, entonces tampoco se lo recomiendo. GEP, este es el que le recomiendo. It's very, very easy. El listening es como si fuese de A2, es muy fácil. And you have enough time to do it. I'm gonna send you the link here in the chat, just in case you're interested. Y es el más económico. 230,000 pesitos. Todas las habilidades, ni siquiera dos, todas. So it's the cheapest one. Guys.
Teacher, sorry,
No
this
worries.
test is with American accent or
Yes,
British or
100% American accent.
okay, because I don't understand the British accent.
It's okay, but yeah, you can I can assure you, like, rest assured that you will get the C1 there because it's very easy. Listen, guys, with that said, to finish today's session, I'm gonna show you the final activity. For the final activity, you're gonna do a simulation. Last session simulation was a podcast, but today is not a podcast. Today, Angie is going to. We are going to pretend that we are in a job interview. In a job interview, Angie is the human resources interviewer, and Karen is the interviewee, the candidate. Yes. Let me give you the instructions here. Let me show you the instructions here. Just a second. This is 11. Angie Lizeth is okay. Mhm. Laura. And we have also what happened? No, no. These ones. Okay, guys. I'm almost done. Just a second. Hey. Okay. Okay, guys, this is the task. I'm gonna show you the instructions. Please help me read the only the context. Karen, just the context. Karen?
Read.
Yes, please, but only the context.
Okay. Angeli said is interviewing a Harvard trained psychologist for position at Universal Health Service, one of world's top mental health organizations. The interviews focus on how the applicants apply Dr. Guy Winch's ideas from his talk, Why We All Need to Practice Emotional First IT.
Thank you. Thank you. So that is the idea, guys. So Angie, the idea is that you will pretend to be the interviewer. So they're gonna say something like, "Hello, welcome. My name is Angie, the human resources interviewer at this company, Universal Health Services. I am going to be the interviewer for you. Welcome. So I'm going to ask you a few questions. The idea is that you can use Dr. Guy Winch's ideas from his talk. So he is a famous psychologist, and as a psychologist, graduated from Harvard, you may know about him. So we're gonna start, and then you make the questions. Please tell me what are. Do not forget to give a short opinion after her answer. Okay, that's the idea. And at the end, you're gonna say something like, "Thank you for your time for coming. That's everything for today. I will reach out to you in case we determine to hire you." Something like that. Okay. Well, Angie just left. Let me try to contact Angie before we start. Just a sec.
Sorry, teacher, my internet.
No
Uh,
worries, Angie. No worries. When you joined the meeting again, you are able to see the screen, or you were able to see the screen
yes,
more? Okay.
yes.
Okay, so basically it's like that. It's like a simulation. I'm going to give you some time to prepare. We will start at 20, 8:20. Okay, take this time. In case you have any questions, you can just let me know. I am here.
Hello. Good morning, teacher.
Hello, Dewar. Good morning.
Good morning, teacher. Yo soy mal lavado.
We.
I am getting back from the farm, teacher, and I told I had here earlier, but it running a lot,
It run a lot and you're
raining.
all wet. You are all wet.
Oh,
Dewar. I'm gonna send you, te voy a dejar por chat la instrucción de cómo proceder, listo. Porque pues la idea es recuperar estos puntos teniendo en cuenta pues la situación tuya, lo que me dijiste por chat, ¿ok?
okay. Thank
So no worries, si quieres puedes dejar la reunión y ya te digo por chat cómo procedemos, alright, no worries,
you. Okay, teacher. Gracias.
alright,
Thank
you're
you.
welcome, very welcome.
Thank you. Bye.
Okay girls, we're gonna start. Let's keep it short as possible, do not extend that much, and the idea is to finish the session no later than 8:30 a.m. Okay,
Okay, teacher.
right, so you can start.
Okay. Good morning, Dr. Mailet. Thank you for joining us today at Universal Health Service. I am Angie Rojas. I will be your interviewer, and we were very impressed by your background in psychology. And I would like to begin by asking you how your experience connect to Dr. Winch ideas about emotional first aid. Karen.
Hello, Angie.
Okay, so I would like to ask you 3 questions that are important for your universal health service. So, could you share some strategies that have proven effective when helping people deal with loneliness?
Okay. Eh, I'm sorry. Teacher, o sea, yo había entendido que tenía que contestar, o sea, las preguntas que ella me hacía, que eran las que aparecen ahí abajo, ¿sí?
Yes, that is
Yes.
correct. That's
Ah,
correct.
okay. The first uh, question, I think that a very interesting question, uh, because as there are several strategies to help people deal with loneliness, uh, marking regular visits to friends and family who are struggling with loneliness can make a big difference in their lives.
Okay. Yes, I think it's important to helping them identify the negative thinking um, and reinforce their isolation. Yes, excellent. So my second question for you is, do you think it's necessary to teach emotional hygiene in schools? Why it is important, sorry, when students face rejection or failure?
Um, is if necessary, um, since many students today uh, face failure and embarrassment, we must find a way to make them feel better, because the students today um, uh, 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 teacher, how do you say suffering?
I'm sorry, I was talking with my microphone off. Suffering from.
Okay. Um, today, students suffer of uh, the press. Um, I, if necessary, share and take help psychology.
Apologies. Okay, that's a wonderful point. Yes, for us, it's important to help them students to understand that their self-worth isn't defined by one experience. And finally, my last question is, Helping others manage rejection seems essential in psychology. So, how do you guide patients through that process?
Okay, asking how they feel, if they feel better, or if they need more help to alive or help more.
Okay. Thank you, Dr. Milet. It was a pleasure hearing your insights. Your approach reflects the values that we promote at Universal Health Service. Thank you.
Thank you, Angie.
Oh my God.
There you are. Okay. Okay, there you are. So, guys, you did an amazing job. You did very good. Let me just a second. Let me show you the feedback. The pronunciation is great. I was able to understand everything. So thanks for the participation and interaction you had during the class, guys. Look, this is the feedback. Okay, I'm gonna share my whole screen again so you can see the words that I'm gonna highlight. All right. So Angie, that was a great welcome. Nice transition from one to the other question. Pretty good. And thank you for that, for giving your opinion after Karen's answers. The first question, I think a very interesting question. So you can say better something like, as for the first question, I think that it is a very interesting one to avoid repetition because there are several strategies to help people deal with loneliness. It's necessary since many students today face failure. Pretty good. The pronunciation was pretty good. However, we have some space for improvement. Karen, please help me read these words, the ones in blue.
Lonelies in their lives.
Yes, in their lives, and here, loneliness. And Angie, help me with this one.
Schools.
Okay, we need to be careful with the S because you are pronouncing the letter E.
Oh,
So
yeah.
you just say
School.
schools. There you are,
Okay.
pretty good. I was pretty good. Do you remember, guys, how to say this in English?
Um. Oh my God.
Karen, do you remember? Suffer
Depression.
from depression. Suffer from depression. Girls, in general, you did a very, very good job. So, Shira, we're left just one session to finish task 3. Ya me enviaron la hoja la hoja de Excel para mandarles el reporte de las notas. ¿Listo? Entonces, hoy me pongo en eso. Y ya creo que la tutora también les compartió a ustedes un archivo para que ustedes puedan verlo.
Teacher,
Ujú.
es que, o sea, al fin no, o sea, ninguna, ni la, o sea, la misma tutora es la directora, Liliana, y no, nunca me dio respuesta de, o o sea, de que no puede asistir a la primera clase.
A ver, permítame, reviso acá. And who is speaking, Karen or Angie?
Karen,
Karen, tú no pudiste asistir a Karen Mailet, ¿yes?
yes.
¿Y a cuál sesión fue la que no asististe?
A la primera, lo que pasa es que ese día, en las horas de la madrugada, se murió un familiar, entonces, pues, por eso no pude asistir a la clase.
Yo pensé que el caso ya se había resuelto. Dame un
No,
momento.
nada que me contestan, ni por el campus, ni por Teams.
Listo, Karen, hagamos algo. La grabación bueno, el material que se envió sobre la primera sesión, con respecto a ese material, porfa, me envías un video de 5 minutos hablando sobre el tema. Mantén la cámara encendida durante todo el video y no vayas a leer. Ya con ese video yo te puedo ayudar con eso para
Ok,
recuperar los puntos.
thanks.
Listo, you're very welcome. My pleasure. Okay, guys. So with that said, thank you very much for coming. Do not forget the screenshot for the journal, okay? The screenshot. That's it. So thank you very much. I hope you have a great rest of the week, guys.
Thank you, teacher.
You are very welcome.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Take care, girls.